I visited Elmina Castle, where slave trade, one of the places actually where slave trade was done. I've posted about Cape Coast Castle already, so you can check my page for it. So this is the front. When you go, this is what you see at the front, and then when you enter, this is the first place you see. You pass through this passage to the reception. As at the time I went, it was 20 cities for adults, and then this a general view of the place when you enter the compound. So this is how it looks like. They said the down was for the prisoners, the middle was for the soldiers, then the third floor third floor is for the deputy government, and then
Say
the
hello.
the top floor, the top is for the your friend saying the governors. And then they will let you go to this place. They call this place museum. So you go and look at some of the writings, some pictures, and then you take pictures. And then the tour guide will take you around the place. It's a lovely place. You should visit it if you are in Cape Coast or you are close to Elmina. Or if you want to come, just hit me up. If I'm free, surely I'll join you for free. I don't have anything doing with my life. So yeah. So yeah, let's listen to the tour guide what he gave us concerning Elmina Castle.
In the 16th century, that's the 1500s going, the Portuguese started the transatlantic slave trade. When the slave trade started, all the rooms on the down floor were converted into dungeons where they were keeping African slaves. And we had about 1,000 slaves in the castle, 600 men, 400 women. When it comes to the Scots, we had about 600 men in the rooms down here. In 1637, the Dutch, today we call them Holland or Netherlands, they came to attack the Portuguese and capture the castle from the Portuguese. And were misbehaved. The soldiers who went out of the castle without permission, they brought them here for a few hours and later released. And this room is well ventilated. That's in Africa. So we are in the condemned cell or death cell for Africans. The male slaves, those who were fighting for their freedom, they brought them here in chains. And here they'll be given no food, no water. And be here till you die.
Okay.
They'll come here, pick you, tie stones your hands and legs, and throw into the sea. Because of the stones, you will sink very deep and be eaten by fishes. In memory of a Dutch governor who died and was buried here. Are you Dutch? No. He's called Van Tets, and he comes from Zeeland. Zeeland is a province in Dutch or Netherlands.
So this passage leads to the female slave dungeon, like the inscription indicates at the top. So you pass through this and then you go to the compound. Now the compound, so I think it takes about 400 to 500 female slaves. This is where they pass to the room of no return, where they will sell you and you pass on the sea and go. And these are some of the rooms for the female prisoners. And then the compound. You see, there's the compound there. He said that the governor will stand at the top there, the balcony, and then they will assemble all the
Male,
ladies at the
female.
on the compound. And then the governor will
This
choose which
contains
one he wants to sleep with.
20,000 gallons
Yeah.
of water.
So this is a water
This
reservoir he
was
was
used to
showing us.
cook,
Which
wash,
one
and
he
clean.
wants to sleep with. They will clean the
But
person, give the person food, give the
there are
person nice
soldiers as
clothes,
well.
and then
Back
the
when the
person will
Dutch
go to the
captured
government the
Africa, they
governor's
think that
room
the
to be
Portuguese
raped.
might have poisoned their water.
So
So they
every day the governor chooses who he wants to sleep with.
Okay.
we had metal in iron bars, and we had about 150 women in this room. And they were here for 2 to 3 months before they were taken away by the ships. The ships, they used sails abandoned. They didn't use machines. So it took them longer before they traveled. On top there is a trap door. The soldiers will lift it. And the woman will take it to the governor's bed, where she will be raised by the governor. Some stayed there longer, became mistresses of the governor. Others they brought them back into dungeons to be slaves again. So that's why we are serving some Europeans in Ghana, such as Van Dyke, Van der Poel, Fiala, Last.
So this is where the governor will stand and do his selection. If you go and you don't do well, like you don't perform well, you come back as a slave. But if you do well,
You have these iron bars here, and you can hold it and try to break it. Chains, it will march into the room of no return. We had steps where the women descended, but today it's demolished. We have a drainage that takes water out of the castle when it rains. And iron bar. So we are now in the room of no return. And this is the door of no return. The sea was.
some of the visitors went with flowers and some went with notes, and so this some of the wreaths. Wreath is the thing they put on the grave. They believe we should honor their ancestors. What. So these are some of the flowers and wreaths you see there when you go there with nice inscriptions, and it's quite a way more. So this is a compass or a map or something. It was mainly for
And
direction.
the hole down
Yeah,
here.
but he said it's not working now.
It was
And
full
then
of water.
the place you see was filled with water
Built by the
to
Portuguese.
prevent
If the
attack or
bridge is
something.
lifted, the
And so
coast-
at
the
night
bridge
they'll
is
raise the
out of
bridge. The bridge is the
And
black
it was done when the
thing that you
castle was
see.
under attack.
They'll
also
raise
at
the
night,
bridge so that
the
the
bridge
slaves
will be
won't
lifted so nobody will
escape. And then the whole place where the coconut is, the tree is filled with water. And then this thing is used to launch some metal ball, is it cannonball or something? Yeah, and then
And Santiago.
that was it. This is my face. You can watch the rest for the details or the
In the
history
16th
of the
century,
slave
that's the
trade in Africa.
1500s
Thank you for
going,
joining.
the
Hey, thank you for watching.
Portuguese started the
Bye.
transatlantic slave trade. When the slave trade started, all the rooms on the down floor were converted into dungeons where they were keeping African slaves. And we had about 1,000 slaves in the castle, 600 men, 400 women. When it comes to the Scots, we had about 600 men in the rooms down here. In 1637, the Dutch, today we call them Holland or Netherlands, they came to attack the Portuguese and capture the castle from the Portuguese. The Dutch, they were here in 1807. The British abolished slave trade. In 1814, the Dutch also abolished slave trade for two reasons. One, humanitarian reasons. Some churches were pitched against slave trade. And two, industrial revolution. More machines were invented, so the work of man can be done by machines. The slave trade was abolished. So this castle became very expensive for the Dutch to maintain. So in 1872, the Dutch sold the castle to the British and went away. The British, they came when the slave trade was abolished. The castle was used as their office. But that doesn't mean the British didn't participate in the slave trade. They participated. But this one a castle called the Cape Coast Castle, which they built in Cape Coast in 1665 for the slave trade. And the British were here to Ghana gain her independence in 1957. So Elmina Castle, as it stands now, is 542 years old. And the Portuguese were here for 155 years. Dutch, 235 years. British, 85 years. And Ghana, 68 years. And we are still counting. And also when it came to this town, it's called Elmina. The Portuguese first came here in 1471. And they were trading in gold. And we had a system of called barter system of trade. Exchange for goods for goods. So the Portuguese, they brought goods such as guns, gunpowder, building materials, tobacco, textiles, to exchange for local goods such as gold, ivory, and spices. But they were looking for gold. And the way among the locals exchanged gold for their goods, they were thinking this town it was an abundance of gold. They called this town Elmina. Elmina in Portuguese means the mine. But it was corrupted by locals to be Elmina. And also they call this town Aldea. Aldea in Portuguese.